Hey guys, so welcome back to Metaphor Refantazio. Let's carry on where we left off. We've got our inns with Luis's crew, though there's still a few apprehensive people on his team who are going to keep a close eye on us. And that's not even mentioning Liddell, whom, you know what, we're not even going to talk about him ever again, because he's a nobody, alright? He handed over a head that would have been smaller than Iseme's if we'd opted to hand his over. Safe to say he's not going to be invited to the soiree, but we are. It's just unfortunate I'm not going to be able to attend, since Gallica, God bless her soul, has got intel on the formula's location. Hopefully we can get to it without any prying eyes catching us. Luis is a very vigilant man. The success of our infiltration depends entirely on our preparations after tomorrow. Don't worry. As long as we work together, we'll find the solution. I'm sure we will.
May I speak?
The day of the Prince's awakening may be nearer than we realize. We've got to make our preparations before that soiree. The songstress has been in Luis's private chambers? Not that I would judge her, I suppose. Yeah, she belongs with me. At any rate, the operation begins tomorrow. Rest well tonight. Okay, I'll try my best to rest well, given the state of this hotel room, if we can even call it that.
Look at that.
I'm done for the day. Should I retire for the night? I mean, can I head out? Shouldn't go out right now. Yeah, it says rest up for tomorrow, after all.
Look at that.
If only there were more vacancies now that the tournament's finished. You'd think people have started to travel out of town. I guess not.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well, you'd think, you know, they'd reserve me a room, since, you know, I made quite the impression out there.
Now then.
Now, starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route to Luis's private quarters. What is this, Persona 5? We're gonna secure a route. The issue is those in charge of each area, the ones holding the keys. It would seem they make a formidable lineup. What shall we do? Maybe the simplest option is the best option. Get them alone, beat their key from them, and push forward.
Even so...
If we mean to attack, a short, decisive encounter is the order of the day. If they call for reinforcements, we may not fare so well.
Yes.
Luis's subordinates have attained their rank through martial prowess. If we wound their pride, negotiation may still be on the table. This is definitely Persona 5 now. We're gonna negotiate with our enemies? This is a new challenge.
I'm a little worried.
Unlike any we've faced so far.
Yeah.
Right. A new situation calls for new tactics. We ought to build up our strength by hunting bounties and the like, or we may end up over our heads. I think we already are. Infiltrating short, decisive battles. Unlike previous operations, time is of the essence when infiltrating. You'll need to keep your battles short, defeating the officers within a certain number of turns. Oh, turns, okay, so not even a timer this time. All the officers are quite strong, and each will require you to be tactical. Gather information about them in town, and utilize requests to strengthen your abilities to give yourself a fighting chance. Okay, alright. Bit of a change in gameplay.
Then...
I appreciate that. Maybe we could dig up some dirt through an informant. Who knows? We might have a weakness we can exploit.
Got it.
Well then, before we can secure our route to his quarters, it sounds like we have to do some digging before the day of the soiree. Digging, you say? Alright. Let's figure something out.
Focus.
Infiltrate the Caradrius. Caradrius? Sorry, I've already forgotten how it's pronounced. The infiltration route must be secured so Luis's room can be accessed on the day of the soiree. If I steal the curse formula, the prince's curse can be lifted. 20 days! Holy shit! That's a long time. Mission with a deadline has begun. Be cautious of storms and inclement weather condition that may occur around Brylehaven. Meet with your allies in Warship Harbor to infiltrate Luis's Gauntlet Runner. The interior of Luis's Gauntlet Runner is divided into 4 areas: the crew quarters, the starboard corridor, the port corridor, and the bridge. You'll need to obtain a special key from the person in charge of the bridge in the deepest part of the ship. Don't forget you need to gain access to Luis's quarters by the day of the soiree.
Let's head there.
Apparently, we should be able to choose port or starboard. We don't have to do both if we're going to reach the bridge. Luis's Gauntlet Runner, huh?
Oi there!
Yeah? Thanks for the room, I guess. With the exhibition on, the other inns are full of revelers. All that carousing and yelling, it must be impossible to get any rest. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, the noise pollution. Certainly not the fact that I'm sleeping on a bundle of hay and Heisme has all the blankets. But it's nice and quiet here, isn't it? So quiet you could hear a pin drop. We're a unique little inn in that respect.
Oi there!
Oh, really? That's your advantage? The quietness? The silence?
Oh, what should I do?
At this rate, they'll surely die. Must my hands always be stained with the blood of children? Oh my god, what have you done, exhausted woman? Tired from killing all the kids? Sorry? Blood and children? Oh, have I seen you somewhere before? Now that I mention it, I do recall seeing an elder boy at the exhibition. One that looked to be the same age as... They say you've been traveling across the country, helping all those in need. If that's true, then may I ask for your aid as well?
Oh, what a pity.
During a training exercise, the city's guard corps were ambushed by a human. There were many casualties, especially among the youngest recruits. I need a special medicine to save them. But the shop's stocks are exhausted, and I can't make it myself, as it requires ingredients only found within a monster-infested forest. I'm busy right now. The kids will... I'll get them. You'll do it? Truly? Oh, I cannot thank you enough. The medicine is derived from a fruit called the dragon thistle berry. I hear it grows in the Gracia forest. Perhaps it would be wise to learn about the monsters that inhabit that place first. An informant may know more.
If you can help.
1 dragon thistle berry isn't going to be enough to save everyone, so I'll need 7. I know it'll be difficult, but lives depend on it.
Let's give it a shot.
As if I'm not exhausted myself. Though there's no deadline though, so they'll be fine. I need 7 samples of dragon thistle berry, which grow in Gracia forest, to help make medicine. Informant at the tavern in Angler's Inn Square should know more about the forest. 30,000 reeve and dragon blood sap will be our reward.
Whoa.
This must be Gracia forest. There should be places to park the runner between the trees. Yeah, well,
This place.
has Nearest learned how to park? A vast, fertile forest, rich with greenery. Once part of a well-trodden trade route, traces of a dilapidated road remain, but monsters now stalk every bow's shadow.
Let's see here.
That's Gracia Forest. Yes, it is. Thank you. Okay.
It's a campground.
That's a campground.
Well met, eh?
Very good. I'm glad we can all read a map around here.
Wonderful.
Oh, you there. Can't imagine I have the wrong person, but didn't we meet at the Hushed Honeybee? We did, didn't we? Do you remember me? I'm a bit of a regular there. Sorry, you look like generic NPC number 453. I wanted to see the exhibition, so I got up the courage and took a carriage. And of course, I saw your exploits there firsthand. Broilhaven really is a lovely city, isn't it? I just hope Luis doesn't go causing trouble again.
Now what am I to do?
I've heard rumours about his gauntlet runner's crew. They say the ones he put in charge of things are especially dangerous. Yeah, sinister, alright. Don't draw their attention if you can avoid it. As a fellow honeybee regular, I'm pulling for you. Are you really a regular if you're all the way out here? Juna sings with her soul. Yes, she does. I'm quite curious about her role in all this. She must have her own agenda, but who is she working for? Herself, or...
How absurd!
Executing Sanctoress Joanna? The Sanctus Church fails to see which issues are truly pertinent. It is the true intellectual creatures that should be protected. The talentless being slaughtered by humans is hardly important. And you're not talentless?
Well, well.
Small wonder that fools like you are ignorant to the true nature of talent. Incidentally, are you literate? I find ignorance tremendously vexing, so here, I shall bestow this gift upon you. I received the magical future from Julian. Thanks, I guess. I'm glad that you questioned my literacy, because you're the one who couldn't even fulfill the brief of the tournament. Didn't you have an excuse or something that you couldn't provide a hint? This is a book Julian wrote himself, isn't it? Well, at the end of the day, it's still a book, so why not read it in the runner when you're free? Sure, yeah. I guess. It's worth what we paid for.
That's terribly
Nothing.
unfair.
Did you hear that speech of Milo's? Milo's, sorry. Beauty is all, he said, among other such nonsense. How disgraceful. Of course there's more to the world than beauty. When did this country become so full of fools?
That's enough now.
You're the fool here. Day in, day out, all I hear is whinging about Milo. There's really nothing to be jealous of, you know. I'm yours.
Just can't stand it.
God, well, Gallica's really up in his face. Golden Coral Pavilion. We'd definitely spend the night in luxury here, but I don't know if I'd be able to relax staying in the same inn as Forden.
Just can't stand
I'm
it.
surprised he's staying in an actual inn. And again, must be a penthouse up there somewhere.
Blooming heat.
It is 31 degrees. Jeez, you're right. It is hot out here.
Hey, mister.
Gone clammy all over. What am I gonna do? Grand, innit? So that's what it's come to.
That Julian fella on this poster's popular with the Ishkia. But I cannot take him seriously. He's telling people not to kill monsters in the wasteland. What a fat-headed thing to say. How naive is he?
Say,
But he's really, really smart, isn't he? He's planning for 100 years in the future, he says. Oh, that's just his silver tongue. All those Ishkia have him. He'd be better off listening to his Eminence Forden over Julian's lies. Yeah, well, he mocked me just before. Would you kill and eat an intelligent beast? Can you envision the world in 100 years if we do? He's got a book with a similar title, and I've heard it's flying off the shelves, especially among the Ishkia. It was pretty pretentious writing, though, so I didn't get it. Okay, well, I got it in my pocket. I bet he'll try to confuse you with logic. How dare he? If you see him making a speech, be careful! Don't listen! Plug your ears! He's gonna try to hit you with facts!
What's up?
Oh my god. I had to pop by Warship Harbor for work earlier, and the place was crawling with Luis's soldiers. I was terrified at first. Then I overheard them talking, and they were just complaining about their job like any of us would. Say about that senile old bastard, that kind of thing. Makes you think that, oh, they're people too, aren't they? Yeah, everybody poops, right? So, just consider that.
Hey, mister.
For all people. Yeah, I see a request. If only my sword could float on water. I'm gonna have to engage the services of aggressive ferrymen.
How's it going?
Want to head somewhere else? Then it's my little boat's time to shine! Sorry, I was just going off the fact that you're called aggressive ferrymen. Anglers in Square.
I'll handle
Night
it.
Prowler. Night Prowler. Going for a drink? Well, I've got some other business there. Oh, well, I won't pry. Get on. Oh, shit. I need to calm down. I'm sorry. Thank you, aggressive man. Over familiar man.
Greetings.
Well, if it isn't my friend Benji. What a pleasure. But why the face? You're looking at me like I'm a stranger. But you visited Night Prowler. I'm its founder. Even if this is our first time meeting in the flesh, I consider any customer a dear friend. Back off a little, man. You're moving kind of fast. What do you even want with us? Well, I'm hoping you can do some negotiation on my behalf so I can get my deed back. Tragically, I had to offer it as collateral on a loan, but even after paying my creditor off, I haven't been able to get it back in my hands. The man in question is a respected Ishkia noble, whereas I am but a humble Parapus entrepreneur. I doubt I can count on the law backing me, but he won't treat a high-profile candidate with the same rudeness. That's the kind of man he is. And of course, you'll be compensated for your success. I've got some unusual armor I think you'll find quite useful. I'll handle it. Listen to that confidence. I feel emboldened just hearing the words. Maybe I managed to get enough of the... It's not called social stats. I forget. The skills, the prerequisite to start this request. The noble in question has a certain fondness for, shall we say, blood sport. I don't doubt he's watching a fight as we speak. He's an Ishkia fellow, positively dripping with disdain for us common folks. Can't miss him, I'm sure.
Well then.
I'll be waiting here. You just let me know when you've got your hands on that deed.
Let's give
Deeds
it a
and
shot.
diversions. I need to negotiate retrieve the deed taken as loan collateral. The nobleman creditor might be at Varmarano Coliseum and Arena Front Wharf. Chef's Toke and 10,000 reed. Not difficult at all. So we're looking for a pompous Ishkia, huh? There are a dime a dozen, apparently.
Alright.
One who enjoys watching fights. You thinking what I'm thinking? I think I am.
Let's not.
Let's avoid going that way. Feels kind of sketchy, and I don't like it. Alright, well, if you don't like it, I guess you can hold me back there. Oh, languid ferryman. What happened to the aggressive one? I guess he sailed away, angrily. Rare to see sober folks around these parts, but I appreciate it. Where are you off to, then? Take us back to the
Goodbye.
district. Alright, then. Anglers in square. When you don't fall in like a drunk. You just said I'm so... Okay, you know what? Don't worry about it.
Oi!
Let's move along. Anything else around here before we move on?
Got a minute?
You could travel anywhere you fancy in Briarhaven. You ask at the pier, but I'd stay clear of Warship Harbor. Luis's gauntlet runners dock there, and as you'd expect, it's spawned a deluge of nasty rumours about its crew. And not just about Luis and Gladell, mind you. His ranking officers are all a bunch of ruffians. Best not to get involved with that lot. Yeah,
Oi!
I'll try not to get involved with Gladell. That has been.
Wonderful.
Oh my god, there's so many like requests out there. Look at that. Okay, let's go ahead and collect them all. Let's
Let's
start with
go.
Seabreeze Street. And we might need to improve our
Yeah?
weapons and equipment while we're out here too. Although we could gather some from
Oh, this
like
blooming
Gracia
heat.
Forest and stuff. So let's do that before we start investing.
Excuse me?
Please, mister, make me your apprentice. What?
Huh?
Apprentice? Where's this coming from? You're that candidate from the exhibition, right? One of my friends saw and started talking about how cool you were letting that lady get her head lopped off in front of everybody. So I want to be like you, mister. Please let me be your apprentice. You know, it's not every day I just submit someone for execution.
No kidding.
Oh, so that's why. We can't exactly take a kid like you with us. if you want this friend of yours to notice you, I'm sure there's another way. Like, getting them something they like.
Yay!
Oh, that might be good. It's my friend's birthday soon, so a gift would be great. Maybe flowers, like from the flower shop? Oh, wait, my friend wouldn't want any old flower you can get from this city. That's boring. I got it. I'll go exploring outside the city and look for a wildflower.
Huh?
Sure, if you want to get eaten by wild humans. It's way too dangerous for a kid to go wandering out there. We've got a gauntlet runner, so how about leaving this one to us? Leave it to me. You're really nice, mister. Then will you bring me a flower?
If so...
You can become Benji's supporter in return. Basically, you just gotta cheer him on to help him become king.
Yay!
Okay, easy. I'll be your supporter, promise. I'll just wait here till you got the flower. My friend's birthday is August 10th, so before then...
Alright.
It's a flower from another city we need. I bet a church would have it. Why not stop by St. Firmus Church and ask?
Let's give it a shot.
The requester wants me to find a rare flower not found in Brawlhaven. There are rumors that St. Firmus Church on San Lameo Street in the royal capital sells flowers that fit the bill. Okay, 18 days. So long. Oh my gosh. Like, am I gonna run out of things to do? Surely not. But, damn. Like, it's such a long time. Then again, I guess Persona was like that too.
Pardon me.
It's just been a long time. Say, lad. Yes, you young man there. Can you read and write? Why is everyone asking me if I can read? If you wouldn't mind, I'd be grateful if you could help me write a letter. I want to send it to my son in Grand Trad, but I don't know how to write.
If you could...
Of course, I wouldn't ask Summit for free. If you do me this kindness, I'll make sure it's worth your while. In other words, working as a scribe? Oh, if we can get it done quickly, sounds like he's willing to pay us, so what do you think? Let's help him.
I am in your debt.
Well then, let me read out what I want to say in my letter. Remember it clearly and write it down for me, I better not screw this up. To my dear son, it's been 3 years since you left for Grand Trad. Or wait, 2. Things have changed quite a bit while you've been away. Do I have free reign to edit your speech here? Because I don't want to write redundancies. The dog you loved since you were a wee boy has finally become a mother. We've got 4 new members of our family. And then... Oh, hold on. What was I talking about? What happened while my son was gone? 4 puppies were born. That's right, the dog he loved so much gave birth to puppies. Let's return to the letter. Lately, everyone's nattering on about a tournament to decide the next king. I never expected an era would come where us common folk could choose. Where am I writing this? Like on the floor? What struck me was that there were beautiful girls among the candidates. Wait, no, leave that bit out. What struck me was that I heard there was a boy younger than you among the candidates, and apparently he's an elder. Now that I think about it, No, I should be focusing on the letter. I think I was talking about the tournament. The candidates were eccentric. One candidate was young. There were maybe he did say that, but no, let's, I want to get paid here. That's right, it stood out to me that one of the candidates was younger than my son. I'll continue. As I listened to the stories of these people, I felt like I could understand how you might have felt when you ran away from home. While you're young, you should go wherever your heart leads you. But if you ever get tired, there are home to return to. Your ma and I are always waiting. Okay. That seems well enough. Phew, so with that, the letter's complete.
My savior.
You really saved me with your help. Please accept this. Oh, is that all? Shit, I could have afforded to make some mistakes too. Thanks to you, I feel the words flowed more smoothly than I expected them to.
Thank you.
And as a reward for that, here's a little more. Here, take it. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I'm sure my feelings will get across to my son with this. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. Ooh, all that study on writing and reading really paid off. Gab, gab, gab. You 2 women giggling about. Did you say, Lord Milo, just look this way. Have you ever seen such a beautiful face? This presence has bewitched me. Oh, I shall cherish this precious memory always. Oh my god, the fact that he looked at you. Oh.
It's you.
You're the young man who dazzled at the exhibition, aren't you? I enjoyed your unique presentation tremendously. Your accomplishments were hardly impressive, but if polished, you may shine. As a special favor, I'll allow you the honor of joining my entourage. I'm also a candidate.
Yeah.
I am aware, and that is why, sooner or later, you will grovel before me. My point is that you ought to find a different path while you can. If you refuse my offer and continue to deny me, You alright, man? I'm in the middle of this conversation, and the audacity of this guy to just, like, walk in between us and then just stare at me, and then walk off like nothing happened. Perhaps you should cease to exist. That guy should cease to exist. How rude. Damn, those bastards think I'm making this up. I definitely saw it. I know I did. Yeah.
That's how it's gonna be.
I'm in no mood to be gawked at, kid. My teeth are killing me here. It hurts so damn much. I've started seeing tooth monsters. At this rate, I'm gonna need my teeth extracted. Almost all of them. If only some kind, generous soul could help me. You want me to pull all your teeth out? I need a certain item to cure my toothache. If only some kind fellow would bring it to me, I'd give 15,000 reef. Oh, tell me more. Fantastic. I knew you seemed reliable from the first time I laid eyes on... I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Right, you were the candidate at the exhibition. Then that makes this easy. The thing I need's just a quick jaunt away if you've got a gauntlet runner. So what's this item you're looking for? It's the pride of Inundo, the toothbrush of Hygienia. Who came up with this? I need you to buy one for me. Of course, I'll reward you, and you'll have my vote, whatever that's worth. I'll wait for you until August 9th. Any longer, I really will have to get them all pulled, so please.
Let's give it a shot.
Alright, 17 days for this one. I need to deliver the toothbrush of Hygienia to the requester with anxiety about cavities. The device is supposedly a specialty of Inundo.
That's where you want to go.
Inundo's right here.
Nice little village.
A small village seated in a wetland. Anecdotal evidence suggests it's mostly populated by poor migrants from other nearby regions. Actually, you know what? Now it starts to make sense why we have so much time. Because it takes
Here's
time
where we are
to
now.
travel.
It's
right?
your call.
If we didn't have 20 days, if we had
And
like 10,
there's a campground.
this would take
And
up like
right there's a
20%
labyrinth.
of our time left.
Just
You know what?
can't
That's
stand
fine.
it.
I tried to go there myself, but every step just made my teeth hurt even more. Ow! You okay there, buddy? Just stop talking. It's like I'm not going anywhere. Guess I'll be waiting here. God damn, that hurts!
Let's give it a shot.
Boy, this guy needs help. We better go buy that toothbrush of Hygienia as soon as we can. Alright. It's on the list. And it's a growing list, mind you.
Oh, damn.
Damn Luis. He's made Warship Harbor into his own personal playground with that huge gauntlet runner. And he's letting those soldiers of his march through the streets like they own the place. I even saw that Sergeant Xanth of his at the Coliseum. It's their fault that I'm so damn busy these days. Why can't they just calm down and enjoy the city like normal people?
Hello,
Because they're here to rain terror. More talking over
What
here.
on earth are you doing?
I can't believe Joanna was keeping a human as a pet. She wasn't in her right mind. It's utterly nauseating. I'd expect that sort of behavior from a pagan, not a sectoress. Can't say I disagree. Knows what those Mustari are up to.
Oi.
Cursed Mustari.
And what do you want?
Was there something you needed? I have no interest joining you in idle chatter. An elder like you casting shame upon the Sanctus Church. It's far too late to repent. Thank you, malicious sector, for that wild conversation we just had.
Gone clammy all over in this.
Anything else around here? Oh, kids loitering. Oh, some fussing.
Oh, hell.
Oi!
Oh, that sailors got swizzled again and lost all their coin. Thought I warned you about that last time. It's not me this time, I swear it, believe me. It was Jin, the candidate. He's a proper con artist and the one who tricked your sailors with a sham business deal. That's so. Then let me ask one more question. This Jin bastard, who was it who introduced him to my boys exactly? I'll return all the money, please, just this once. God, he's constantly in trouble. Sort it out. Unidentified corpse? Wonder if he drowned. I bet a city this close to the ocean has a lot of accidents like this. Drowned. How did he end up over here? Someone would have dumped him there. Unless the city was flooded, which I doubt. Unidentified corpse again.
It's terrible.
We're too late to help the dead. But let's do everything we can to keep the townspeople safe. And this is unhygienic. Who's cleaning the streets? You're still here, ex-candidate Goddard. Quite a scene you made at the exhibition. You satisfied with yourselves? Allowing a sanctoress to be executed just to make yourself stand out is exactly the sort of selfish nonsense a delinquent like you would think up. Who are you again?
What?
Do you mean you've forgotten me? I am Goddard, champion of the rogue tribe. Most unfortunately, I couldn't participate in the exhibition, but still, I am a candidate prepared to do whatever it takes to win. You couldn't even participate in the exhibition. How are you someone who's prepared to do whatever it takes to win? Damn it. If only I'd participated in the exhibition. Right now I'd be... You'd be nowhere, because... you wouldn't have had a cool head to present, like we did, or even Forden, regarding the inheritance. If you're willing, can you look into who my father knew? I have an investigation of my own to attend to, so it's best we divide and conquer. I hope you don't mind. Need to find someone in Grand Trad who knew Stroll's father. Yeah, I still need to work on my skills for that one.
Come on,
Hey,
fish.
you elder boy there. You're that showboating candidate from the exhibition, aren't you? Showboating? I wasn't pretty sure I was kind of humble. Just some advice, but you should try to lay low. Going against the Sanctus is right dangerous.
Stay there.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm in trouble now.
Damn it all. My clients are expecting a delivery soon, and these fool horns are hardly an ideal canvas for my outstanding workmanship. Hey, what's got you hollering like that? Oh, I am simply a craftsman who takes pride in my exacting detail and peerless skill. I take monster horns and engrave them, transforming them into beautiful ornaments. But my technique has progressed to the level where these middling horns can't withstand the intricate level of detail that I try to grace them with. They fall apart as I'm working.
Oh, yeah?
That's too bad. If only there was a horn that was tough enough to withstand your technique. Oh, but that's the thing. There is a horn worthy of my skill. Apparently within the Forsaken Tower there's a giant called Orgas, whose horn surpasses all others. But that tower is infested with monsters. The ebony horn is basically impossible for a normal person to retrieve.
I'm in trouble now.
Why, I think the task could only be completed by someone who demonstrated a great amount of valor at the Exhibition of the Brave. If only, someone like that was about. Good luck.
Blimey.
Oh, there's not many around who could even make the trip to the tower. If only the candidate who captured the nation's imagination at the exhibition, already renowned for his charity, would oh so serendipitously find me in my moment of need. Where art thou?
Stay there.
Okay, I got the hint. I'll do it. Oh, can it be? Oh, yeah! Now that I get a better look at you, it is! You're the young candidate that everyone's talking about, of course. Yes, of course, you can save me in my darkest hour. What's with the theatrics? It's obvious he recognized you right away. Whatever. You're going to give us a reward for this, right? Of course. My pockets are overflowing with advance payments from countless patrons of the arts. Like I mentioned, you can find the Orgus within the nest of monsters known as the Forsaken Tower, located north of town.
Please?
You want more details? An informant would be your best bet. I only say details because I gotta keep it consistent with how I pronounce it with him. This should be one at the Greatest Catch. You know, the tavern in the Inn District.
Let's give it a shot.
Superior Scrimshaw. I need to slay the Orgus in the Forsaken Tower and procure its horn. The informant at the tavern in Anglers Inn Square in Brawlhaven should have more details.
Gotta get prepared.
Great, let's head to the Greatest Catch and speak to that informant then. That's the tavern in the Inn District.
Stay there.
Is. I also need to collect any bounties that might be out there.
Yes, hello.
You. I remember you. The one who denounced the rogue Sanctus at the exhibition. But the support you have earned pales in comparison to mine. There are many who desire an independent Roussant nation.
Dismissed.
Pitiful elder. Struggle all you like. I'm not even struggling.
Plus this heat.
I'm just walking the streets.
Hey,
is Luis strong? He can defeat humans, right? He's certainly a master when it comes to magic. I once had the chance to observe the unit he commands in battle. At the front lines, they... well, it's not the sort of thing children should hear. Just remember this, little lady.
I'm in it.
What matters isn't the strength to defeat enemies, it's the strength to protect people. Something Luis is sorely lacking. Okay, I like that. Here's the recruitment center. What do you got for us?
Welcome.
It's all about the tournament. They should allocate more manpower into slaying the monsters. Anyway, here to look at the contracts. Oh yeah, you're friends with Katharina, aren't you? She keeps pestering me to raise your bounty rewards. I can't say no to the best bounty hunter in the country. Just go slacking now, you've got a bit of a pay raise. Just don't go slacking now. I hear a voice within my mind. No need to thank me. I'm sure bounty hunting's calling your name too. Thanks to Katharina's bounty bonus, my reward money for completing bounties has increased. Alright. Fatalich. Fatalik? Lamentable dead. I need to slay the Fatalich in the little Tomb of Laments north of Brawlhaven. The informant at the tavern in Anglers Inn Square. And Brawlhaven should have more details. Okay, 52,000.
This is what I've got.
The bounty contract this time is for Fatalich, the apparition, a monster who's taken up residence in a cemetery in Brawlhaven. He's made the graveyard his personal undead paradise, chock full of demon skeletons ready to do his bidding. It's not just undead that are under its thrall. It seems like it's also compelled a living beast to serve as its bodyguard, so you'll need to fight both at the same time. I know how strong you lot are, but this one seems like it'll be tough even for you. Even after everything we did at the exhibition? Well then, we'll just have to prove you wrong, won't we? Benji, we can handle this, right? I'm not so sure.
Oh, come on.
We won't get anything done without a little courage, will we? Ah, well, don't force yourself. Give me a shout if you change your mind.
This'll be it.
Let's do it. Promising. If you really insist, it's yours. You'll find the target haunting an old cemetery called the Tomb of Lament. Here, I'll show you where it is. If you'd like more intel on this particular apparition, then you should speak with the informant in Briley.
Show me what you've got.
The Lich is said to carry the extremely rare Chalice of Legends. Bring it back as evidence you've defeated it. It's said to carry it? How can I bring it back as evidence? What if it doesn't have it? Then I have no proof. No deadline. 4 stars. Over 4 diamonds. Increases courage and 52,500 ring. Wow.
Let's see.
The Tomb of Lament is here. Pretty far north, isn't it? A lot of gauntlet runners parked out there too.
This place.
Oh, so we've got 2 routes we can take.
This place.
I like it. It's stormy there though.
Oh, let's see here.
That's Rival Gauntlet Runner. What's this one? Rival Gauntlet Runner 2.
Let's see here.
That's Rival Gauntlet Runner.
Let's see
That's
here.
Rival Gauntlet Runner. Oh my god.
Which one?
Are you listening? Yes, I am. There's got to be something out here, right? Who
Let's
knows?
see.
And we still got to travel all the way over there. Okay.
Got it.
And it's off to Anglers Inn Square to talk to the informant. Sounds good to me. We've got a lot of things we need to be informed about. Anyone can use the igniter. When Magla depletes, a soldier must fight with a weapon. Daily practice can separate life from death. I have the soldiers train in weapons with this in mind. But these days, many of them are shipped off to battle before they even have time to train. Well, that's no good. You'd think that they'd train them up, so they have a fighting chance, and you don't have to keep recruiting people. What do I know?
But that can't be.
Oh, you're not going to believe this. I just looked at the King's Rock and my own face was in the corner. Youth at a loss. Good for you. Good? Far from it, I don't want to be king. I think it's because I've been giving a lot of advice lately. Word got round town and now even strangers come up to me. You never abandon someone in need, they say. Some posh nobles from Grand Trad even came all the way here to get my advice. I'm no sage. I'm just bad at saying no. I just want people to stop dumping problems on me, much less make me king. We do have to hand it to him for making it on the King's Rock. Doing a better job than me are. Man, actually, blah, blah, blah.
Now what am I to do?
I really need to step up my game. My last voyage sure was a rough one. The sea was calling to us with the pull, and we damn near answered. It's rude not to answer. No, the sea's not a person, lad. When the sea starts acting eerie like we sailors call it the pull. There's magma crystals that would sank to the bottom of the sea, and they can do strange things to boats, dragging them all higgledy-piggledy. I see those balls of seawater floating in the distance. That phenomenon happens in town on occasion, too. It chills a sailor to the bone, it does. It's like your feet want to walk on the walls instead of the floor. Or like the walls have become the floor. Hard to describe it, really. Understood.
Now
I like
what
the
am I
fact
to
that I
do?
gently
Well met, eh?
nudge the guy towards dying out at sea.
Amazing.
Heard that the songstress June is staying in the city. Bet she's a sight for sore eyes. You hear what she wore at the tournament's opening ceremony. Something drop-dead gorgeous, I heard. She sings like an angel. Sure wish I could hear it just once.
Well met, eh?
Yes. If only you
Now
attended
what am
the
I to
opening
do?
ceremony.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Right, before we hit up the tavern, let's visit the arena. See what's going on here.
What is it?
What's your problem, kid? Quit staring. Come back when you're old enough to buy... Hold on. You're the candidate everyone's been talking about on the exhibition. Your face stuck in my memory. Strange thing, a kid like you in the race.
Ugh.
Wow, rude. What do you mean we have to be old enough? What are you even selling? Why, I'm the most famous brew in the city. They call my house special, the miraculous mead. So good it'll put years on your lifespan. Sounds like good stuff, but Benji needs a few more years before he can drink. So we'll see you around. Hold on there. I saw how you captured everyone's eyes at the exhibition. I'll gamble on that being skill, not chance. So I've got a task I need help with. I'm looking for something, see? If you find it, I'll give you some of my brew. Sell it or drink it. Either way, you'll get something out of it.
Right.
I'll throw in that little extra too. Hell, if you succeed, I'll start supporting your campaign openly. I imagine a kid could do what I couldn't, but what do you say? What am I looking for?
Amazing.
You sound confident enough. Right, there's a deal. This cup I'm looking for is called the Chalice of Legends. That sounds familiar. Well, I hear it. Everyone who ever owned that cup died under mysterious circumstances. By now, nobody can say if the cup even exists. And that's the great question. A cup that kills the owner and a brew that extends life. Take a sip and which legend wins?
Let's give it a shot.
Locate the Chalice of Legends and deliver it to the requester. You're awfully casual about a gamble that might get you killed. Well, do you have any clues on where this Chalice of Legends is? Well, if you believe the rumors, the ghost of its lost owner still refuses to let it out of his grasp. So we got ghost problems, huh? Didn't we take a bounty for something like that? We sure did. Well, hey, maybe we'll be able to double our reward then. It's like a pretty lavish bounty attached, so let's go knock it out. Oh, so you're already hot on the trail, eh? I knew you'd be the right person to ask. And I'll leave the rest to you. But do we have to choose who we give the chalice over to?
Our business is done.
Master Godot, what do you think about the Sanctuary's crimes which were brought to light at the exhibition?
Fools.
Those were the sins of one woman, with no bearing on the crown theocracy as a whole. Sadly, her actions have fueled those who would erode holy authority.
Well met, eh?
Playing politics, doing some PR work. I need to have a job, not a job interview. I need to have a media interview. I need to be headline news.
Got a minute?
Listen, just move about like we practice and you'll win. This may be your first monster, but that doesn't matter. A paltry task. No monster's a match for me. Whoa! That's the spirit. This is the birth of a new brawler king. Now get out there. Not merely a low-life urchin, but a grubby little elder besides. I have no words to waste on your kind. Out of my sight!
Yep.
Sounds like we found our pompous Ishkia. Bet this guy's got the deed we're looking for. But he won't even give us a second glance. We'll have to think of something to say to catch his attention. Hey, look what I can do! Is this where you spin around 3 times and squawk like a gaborn? Whatever juvenile stunts you want to show me, I'm not interested. Be gone with you! Well, it was worth a shot. Is there something else you can say to get his attention? What was I even planning to do? Was I going to pirouette on the spot? About my alone. Alone? I don't recall lending to a gutter rat like you. Well, we don't want to jump right into talking about the loan first thing. Is there some other way to get his attention? You know me, I trust. Have I seen you before? You're the candidate who offered up a noble's head at the exhibition. Elder or not, I can respect such sophisticated tactics. Go on then, I'll hear you out. But as you can imagine, I'll be busy watching the fights. If you have nothing more worthy of my attention, I can't be bothered.
What do you want to do?
What's our move? Bring up the deed or try a different topic? Such a tawdry arena, this. I beg your pardon? You would mock these sublime, artful fights? I prefer real fights. I see. I suppose you are a candidate. No doubt you've been to many distant lands, fought strange and skillful opponents. I confess I'm intrigued. Might I hear of these adventures?
Amazing!
Got him on the hook. But what story do we tell him? Ever tasted a giant sandworm? Why ever would I want to?
Hang on!
Come on, don't gross him out. We got his attention. We need a real showstopper to get him on our side. Though I guess it's not like I can think of anything. That's all, is it? Come back once you've actually accomplished something worthwhile. If you visit the legendary tower north of the city, for instance. Alright, thanks for the clue.
Hail, warriors!
Welcome to the Varmareno Colosseum. By that sword on your belt, I'm guessing you're looking to participate. Then I've got bad news for you. The Colosseum's really booming in the aftermath of the exhibition, so we're too busy to accept new competitors right now.
Let's not.
It's that popular, huh? Guess we should focus on the infiltration mission right now anyway. Okay, but I'm a candidate, you know. I'm gonna start waving it around like it means something. Alright, well, there's our informant.
Oh, very nice.
I thought they would gross it first, but pair them with the ale, and these seafood dishes are superb. I'm broke, so I plan to quit drinking for a while. That siren song of sweet ale, man.
Hey, listen!
Fancy a bit of info?
Money makes the world go round, as the saying goes. As long as you've got it, you can do pretty much anything. So what do you want to know?
Oh, very nice.
Vulpes, the informant. There's so much information to be gathered in this place, it's like heaven to me. That said, wrong move, and I'll be pushing up daisies. Making money in this town comes with the appropriate risks. Alright. Wow, there's a lot of stuff we can get information on. We'll leave that for now. Bridge Juna Devotee Cabio. The helmsman on the bridge. Port corridor. Master Sergeant Glechom? Starboard corridor Chief Saba. Kaba? What about the maintenance chief? And Sergeant Xanth, of course, of the crew quarters. Security guard Salva, subordinate of Luis. Avian of Gracia Forest. Yeah, tell me all about that.
Want in on this?
I'm guessing you're after the Dragon Thistleberry. The Caucasados that lords over that area love them too, so be careful. The Caucasados will unleash terrifying attacks if it sees an opening. Some might even kill you instantly. I'd recommend having magic that hardens your defenses. And I hear it's weak to projectiles, so having those wouldn't hurt neither.
Just between us.
Hope your Dragon Thistleberry hunt goes swimmingly.
Got it.
Got it. Let's make sure we prepare thoroughly, Benji. See the scrap of paper and scribe all the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later. Okay, so become a gunner. If we're gonna go to the Gracia Forest, goes to the Tomb of Lament.
Want in on this?
The Tomb of Lament, eh? Of course I can tell you all about it. Bounty's called Fatalich. People say it's a ghost. That's scary enough on its own, but the real horror is how it summons a two-headed beast called Chimenza.
Just between us.
Or Kaimenza, I should say. It's not just fighting two enemies at once that's the problem. When the Kaimenza's around, Fatalich's attacks get stronger. He uses powerful dark magic. Also, I heard from a bounty hunter who narrowly escaped from it with his life. You'd better either prepare ways to protect against magic, or use the Kaimenza's weakness, wind, to take it out quick. As you might expect, seeing it as it's a ghost, Fatalich is weak to light. Wouldn't hurt to keep that handy.
No kidding.
Okay, well, I could have figured that out on my own. Our best tactic is to devise a way to protect against its magic and also summon wind and light magic of our own. There's a Guptoros over there, too. Its attacks are incredibly strong after it builds up its power, but I've heard it's weak to spears and bows. That's about it. Watch your step, unless you want your next step to be into the grave. Alright. And the Fiend of the Forsaken Tower.
Want in on this?
Because most people normally stay away from the Forsaken Tower, it's become a complete den of monsters. No, we don't even know where it is. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
The Forsaken Tower is here. It's really in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Okay, alternate route. I like it.
It's your call.
Is there a gauntlet runner?
There's a runner. There's a runner.
Depending on which route we take, we're going to have to face against one, and then the Katharina's in the way as well.
Here's where we are now.
Gotcha. Among them, there's a particularly powerful giant called the Orgus.
Just between us.
Be careful when it stores up power. Its next attack will hurt. Let's just say, so keep your defenses up. But I've heard that if you can remove its buff before its next attack, the rampage won't be so bad. Fortunately, it also seems to be weak against dark magic. You'd best make sure you can use some of that. Do you think if we told that Colosseum noble about our exploits at the tower, we'd be able to impress him? Should we just make it up before we go there? We'll save that stuff for when we actually do the infiltration.
Hey, listen.
I think we'll leave the infiltration for last. Let's work on, well, leveling up and
Excuse me.
taking care of business elsewhere. It's all exhibition all the time with this lot. Tavern's been chock full of irritating blokes lately. They don't know the first thing about courtesy, and that candidate Lovelace, so impudent.
Hey, mister.
Mum, when's supper? I'm hungry. Is it ready yet? Is it? Is it ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? Hush now, child. If you don't be quiet, a Gabon will come along and it'll gobble you up. Or this elder here who's standing right behind me, just looking over our shoulder and listening to our conversation.
I'm just incredulous.
Hey, listen. Huh?
Young lad, is there something you need besides food? What's the signature dish? That's an easy one. Fish! In Briarhaven, we've found the most creative ways to eat them. Okay, signature dish is usually something specific, okay? I can't just go to a restaurant and be like, hey, what's your signature dish? They're like, yeah, chicken. We boil them, fry them, and even eat them raw. Doesn't hurt me none that they go great with ale and spirits. That said, some travellers get a little too brave. They tend to overeat and often make themselves sick. Oh, like that red-haired companion of yours shoveling them down a gullet. Keep an eye on her if I were you. Yeah, she definitely... we can't take her out in public. Someone's got to watch her. 24/7. Tell me about the city. Briarhaven? Let's see here. That's a tough one, because I could talk your ear off about this place. Or maybe you've heard it referred to as the City of Commerce. There's also a holiday called Forgiveness Day, where all the stores offer discounts. The tradition originated here in Briarhaven, don't you know? Something about tax collection during a bad rainy season. I forget the details. All that aside, the city provides many forms of entertainment, whether that be gambling or the Colosseum. I know you candidates are just visiting, so I say take in the city while you can.
Huh?
Okay, and do the candidates come here often? Let's see. Yes, some well-known candidates and notable sponsors have started coming here. The tavern's always buzzing with talk about the next king. Ale and politics are rarely a good mix, and there's trouble sometimes. But you know it's a big deal when even the drunkards are speaking up for that country. In its own way, I think it's interesting. I'm sure you have your own share of burdens with it, but your best bet is all anyone can ask for. Well, thank you for all that information.
Hey, listen,
At least you
I'm
give me
just
that for free. Unlike this
incredulous.
informant here. Mind you, the informant gives me information that could be life or death. So I guess he's earned it.
Wonderful.
Alright, where are we traveling first? Lots to do with so little time.
Ready to depart?
Oh, is it the runner's time to shine? She's always raring to go. Alright, well, let's make the most of it.
Are we departing?
Route map. We start
Now
off.
then.
How far do I run it then?
A village, is it?
Village. We go here first.
Ah, I
Make
see.
our way to the Tomb of Lament. Then we come here.
Just a moment.
Glacier Forest. Then we move up
Really?
here.
What should we do?
How's that
Here's where
sound,
we are
team?
now.
Huh.
Let's go. Inundo.
I think we have a favor to do there.
Someone wanted a tool for cleaning teeth, yes? One of the stranger requests we've gotten, but I suppose the reward is worth it.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is. Let's go.
Let's be off.
Then to settled. It would behove us all to prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road. Well, I got a neat book I can read. Question is, do I want to?
What to pick?
I hear a voice.
The truth is,
There's something I must tell the captain. Heisman comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Yeah, forget the book. Let's hang out with Heisman.
All right then.
Where is he? Up here? On the deck?
Go.
I mean, Hulkenberg is also available, but Heisman is the one whose voice I heard.
it's you.
Why, hello there. For all the time we spend in battle, it's good to rest our wings every once in a while, eh? If you're free, might I have a moment of your time? I wish to clear up a misunderstanding. I'd like you to let me tell you about the village. I'll listen.
Yes.
Then let us speak over a drink. I'll serve you something assuming you prefer a drink more tame than my usuals. Sure. I don't know how hard you like your drinks. What happened back in my hometown? You should know it wasn't Tadari's fault, even if he's the village leader. The villagers have always ostracized others like that. Even when I was there. That's not the leader's fault. Even with the theft?
Huh?
You're still defending him? Even with the urn being stolen?
No.
Not exactly, but I know he's prepared to do what's right. Almost tragically so.
Now?
Most other tribes hold little love for the Ujif, but in my youth we lived near two settlements of mixed peoples. We traded, traveled, relations were good. Till one day, conflict arose between the two settlements themselves. They began to feud, and both sides asked that our village side with them over the other. They wanted a decision from us. We were asked to choose who was friend and who was foe.
However,
Yet the village put off the decision. They took no sides, and sought to appease both settlements. While we stayed the course of our hesitancy, the dispute was resolved. I don't blame them. Seems only fair to me that they couldn't decide.
I must.
I disagree. Oh, okay.
And then...
The village lost the trust of both sides, and they cut off all their trade. We were suddenly left impoverished. They called us Ujif inscrutable, unknowable, and their prejudice only escalated. It even led to some violence, and yet... The village tried to justify their predicament by saying there was nothing they could have done. They took no action to escape poverty and isolation beyond their bitter lamentations. That, more than anything else, disgusted me beyond words. So I abandoned the village and ventured out to become a knight of the cities.
But...
But Tadari remained to take a stand. While I simply ran away, he took a role of leadership, determined to bring honorable change to our village. You're honorable too, Izme.
Listen,
Who did nothing but run away? There is a world of difference between me and Tadari. Yeah, but let me glaze you, man. And yet, as we've seen, the village is still a long way from the change he strove for. The villagers are rigid in their mindset. They hope to maintain the little control they have by excluding and blaming strangers.
Oh,
All the backbiting, and even the theft of the urn. All born of this clinging to separation, This xenophobic nest. I pity them. A fair enough assessment. In some ways, they've entrapped themselves. But you know, when I'd returned there, a thought struck me. I suddenly knew. I would like to let my son sleep on that hill, where the sweet winds blow, that they may run free where he cannot. And yet, perhaps the reason I'm so attached to my village is because I'm the same as them, at heart. It was my indecisiveness that cost me my son, and my knighthood besides. This burial is no different. To think I waxed on about it being time to face his death. An excuse, nothing more. An excuse to run from yet another decision. It's all right to hesitate.
No.
But now my son is the one paying for my wretched hesitance. And see what has become of him! How can I call myself a father? So you're giving up?
No.
I refuse to let this end here.
Right.
If hesitation is in my nature, then so too do I hesitate to let go. Perhaps this is simply who I am. Benji, I've a confession to make. When the urn was stolen somewhere in the back of my mind, I felt relief. Because I'd not have to see it anymore. I'd no longer be reminded of his death. His heartbreaking absence. Oh man. Why you gotta say it like that? I don't want to think of it. I don't want to face it. How could I? When every reminder shatters me. That's why I've put off the burial longer and ever longer. But when you bury him, he's got a resting place. You won't have to see him every day anymore. You got the urn on your position, yeah, you're gonna see him every day. And, you know, while it's cool and all that your son's always within your grasp, it's clearly taking its toll on you. But I must change. I would show my boy I'm a father worth his love, not his shame.
Surely.
And so too would I prove this to you. You, who placed your trust in me. You can feel Heismay's fatherly determination and his deep trust in me. I'll be with you till the end, Heismay. Don't you worry.
My son. Come back to me.
Reduces the mag cost of studying the thief lineage, and while in reserve, the amount of experience Heismay gains increases.
I'm sorry.
I will soon depart for the village to look for my son's remains. My apologies for all you've been made to endure. Coming with you.
Thank you.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Let's head to the village together at a later date. Understood. Okay, not a lot of mag there. Didn't really give him the answers he wanted, but that's okay.
It's coming our way!
Oi! A monster with the most peculiar color-changing eyes is clinging to the deck. Deal with it before it ruins all the hard work I put into this runner. Better get rid of it fast before Nearest puts our entire journey on hold to buff out any scratches or dents. We cannot allow that beast to make its way to the runner. To the deck with haste! You are already on the deck. Why are you down here?
Pipe down and let us through!
My cue, I think.
These things?
Let's have a spot of inventor's ingenuity.
What are we doing? Guy, like... Okay, you know what? I'll take care of business.
Now accept your fate. There's a hidden arm.
Fire damage to all enemies.
It's up to you now.
More reinforcements.
Where'd they come from?
Okay, there we go.
Everyone, be careful!
You
Even
think
though-
yourself equal to a
Pretty sure these
youth's
guys are-
agility?
If we play it cool, we'll cruise right through.
Small
On
fry as
me,
well.
we go together.
Let's go electric damage to all enemies.
Combine our strength.
Alright. We're safe.
That was nothing.
Goodness, what a disaster that would have been if they got inside. These weaklings.
The village of Inundo, a small settlement located north of Brylehaven, lies ahead. The industry that once thrived here fell into decline, and now the able-bodied youth dream instead of leaving home. A small population of mostly children and elders remain, and visitors are scarce. The gauntlet runner slows to a stop.
Damn, what a village. What a great demographic. Children and old people.
Just a moment.
Wait, what's the meaning of this? It's practically a ghost town here. The villages around here are all like this. Those able to work have gone elsewhere to try and make a living, while the remaining residents live in constant fear of monsters. What a shame. It's my intention to cook something interesting if I came across any unusual ingredients here. That's alright. I think I prefer food that's not overly interesting.
Hey,
It's a bit small, but it looks like they've set up a stall here. Want to talk to them?
that reminds me.
By the way, weren't you asked to buy a toothbrush of Hygienia? See if the store has it. This place doesn't exactly scream Hygienia. But sure. What should I ask about? The village. As you can see, our village is quite poor. Only people with strange tastes will be interested in the kind of goods we sell here. Not to worry. I doubt you'll ever come across a more eccentric crew than the likes of us. Speak for yourself. I'm pretty normal. The tournament. Our village might regain some semblance of liveliness if the candidates would defeat the monsters for us. Have monsters shown up around here lately? Well, the way I see it, this village would be finished if monsters ever did show up. Not many people left who could put up a decent fight. Okay, small talk. Lately I've heard it's not just the area surrounding the village that's in dire straits. Even the seas have been rough. I do hope everyone who left to find work finds their way back safely.
Then,
Sounds like a lot of the villagers left town to make a living. You want us to relay a message to them about coming back? No, there's no need. Besides, it's unlikely anyone would divulge the fact that they came from this village in the first place. Everyone's too embarrassed. About the toothbrush of Hygienia. Never mind. Alright. Briny weapon, briny artifact. We can have it appraised. Doing superior stuff. Mellow milk. Hell's boiling bath bomb. Use while bathing to increase protagonist endurance by 2. Toothbrush of Hygienia. It's only 500 reeve. It's mine now.
all right.
Okay, we got what we came for. Are we all finished here? Let's continue our trip. To Cairn.
Now then.
How far do I run it then?
Should be a good time.
Although it's in the wetlands. We should be able to stop the runner here. We're camping. This is the spot for it.
It's your call.
We can make it there by tonight. We'll camp and then we can depart again the next day. Shall we shove off then? Let's go.
Let's be off.
With little time before arrival, let's stay focused and rest while we can. Okay, we might be able to hang out with Hulkenberg this time around.
As the sky turns
Never
the
mind.
same muddy color as the land below, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet land. However, confidence would be ill-advised. Listen carefully for footfalls in the mud, and move at the break of dawn.
Thank you more for that guide on safety. Okay. We've talked with everyone in town. We're very
All
much
right, then.
prepared to tackle a bunch of dungeons coming up, and then we can plan our infiltration route. Secure the treasure and steal Luis's heart. I mean, the formula. Sorry.